here for a great day for racing in Sparta at the Rattler. Looks like we got a full field of people, and a buddy of mine, Alan, he came to support us today, and Brian, he was here today. He wasn't racing, he still ain't got his bike fixed, so let's go racing. I think everybody was trying to hurry up and get in the woods because this was a really tight track, so I think everybody was really wanting to try to get in so that they wouldn't get caught behind a line of people, because passing was going to be really difficult today. Had a really big field on the row here. I don't know, there was 27, 30 folks, something like that. It was a bunch of people, so good group of people showed up. Got in the woods, field. Started off, it was a little bit slick to start with. Wasn't real bad, just a little bit of slick spot here and there, but it was really tight. I think everybody was aware of how tight it was, and it made for I feel like some difficult race conditions. Hard to pass, and if somebody did catch you faster, you know, there wasn't a whole lot of places you could check up and let them by. So there goes Mike Grizzle. He blew through a spot there, dragging some vines with him, but I think he ended up winning the overall for the morning race. So he was flying. If I could keep up with him a little bit longer, maybe I could learn how to go a little bit faster. I'm back on the IT250 this week. I really like this bike. It seems to handle the rougher track better than the 200 does. Don't know why. I don't know if it's a heavier bike. It's actually an older bike, so it ain't like the suspension is newer. Actually, it's got 30 millimeters more travel, but that's not really that much. But anyway, it handles the terrain better, and this track was as tight as it was. Probably the 200 may have actually been better on this track because it was so tight. But still getting used to it. Done some work on the carburetor since last race, trying to get a little bit better low end, so that seems to help out a little bit. Got a little bit more torque down low. During the pre-race, Eddie warned us about a spot, and I think this was it. I think that was about all that my suspension wanted to handle right there. We did get the sag set this week, attempted to anyway, so I reckon it was better. Don't really, kind of new to all this stuff, so this track wasn't as rough as the last track, so it wasn't really a good test. I still bottomed out several times. I do have an upgraded suspension coming, and had Jeff Hill. He done some work on the front forks and got them back to me, so got them on this week. So got a little bit of the improvement anyway. Don't know what he hit there, but he almost wiped out. Corner there a little bit, and I think that was Mark Lee. He was in the 55 class, and he got by. And I think a lot of people found this track really challenging, difficult. It was really tight. I think it was actually a lot tighter than what the camera makes it look like it was. Looking at the camera, it looks like it's a wide open track, but actually it was pretty single line. And speaking of the camera, I didn't leave the camera sitting on the table this week, so hope y'all are enjoying a little bit smoother action here. Okay, that was Tommy Beater. He was also in the 55 plus class, and he was, I think, second overall. We've got some extremely fast guys that have raced the last two SORCS races in the 55 class. Mike Grizzle, Tommy Beater, and Michael Crane. You know, that's probably three of the fastest 55 guys anywhere around. So it's really challenging to have them to compete with, but it's good to be with them and try to step up the game a little bit, and maybe one day be able to get a little bit faster. And it's really inspirational to see these guys that's my age out here just hauling ass. You know, they can run with the best of them. Okay, there goes Jeff Hill. He's pretty inspirational. I think he's in the 65 class. Don't know how old he is, but he still rips on pretty good. Hope I'm able to still go pretty good like that when I get to 65 and give him a shout out. He's usually at most of these SORCS races, and if you need any suspension work, he can get it done for you. Like I say, he put put some gold valves in my front forks and got them back to me. So I got half a good suspension this week anyway. right here, I looked down. I thought my odometer cable had came loose, but it was a vine that was dragging on my front tire, and I looked down for just a second, and when I looked back up, I was off the track. It looked like I was trying to make a hot line, but it wasn't. Actually, I tried to look for it the rest of the race to see if I could use it as a hot line, but I never did see it again. Everything looked the same. So luckily there wasn't a tree there, I reckon. First lap, and on lap number 3, I think it was, I really leaned out really bad. The bike actually got to making some really bad noises. I didn't know if it was coming apart or whether it was running lean, but where we have worked on the carburetor trying to get more low end torque, I reckon as the race went on and everything got hotter, it leaned up really bad, and so I didn't know if it was blowing up or just needed to be richened up. So when I come through the scoring on that after the 3rd lap, I pulled into my pits, and luckily I got a wife that knows a bit about motorcycles, and she was able to do an adjustment and get me back out there for the last 2 laps. So appreciate my trainer, my coach, my dietitian, and my mechanic. She had it going on for me this week. And, but it was sounding pretty rough. You couldn't really hear it on the camera on that lap, or I'd have played a little bit of it where you could have heard it. But it was. You screw that screw in? It was. That one right there. Had me worried there for a little bit. Go 1 round if you can. Either something's fixing to come apart or it's running real lean. Do a little bit more. That made it better, and it run good the rest of the race. So appreciate everybody watching. Had an enjoyable day. See y'all at the next go round.